Hey, what's up, fellas? It's Big Fella here. You haven't seen like a long form video in a while, so I just thought like midweek I'll give you an update on how I'm doing. If you read the title, then yeah. I mean today's not a bad day so far. Yesterday was. Uh, there were a couple comments on a short that I posted because if you guys have seen it, I did a couple impressions of some characters that I wanted to see in Marvel Rivals, and a couple guys weren't big fans of that. I know as like someone who wants to be a creator someday, although I don't know if I'll ever get that far, it still sucks. It still sucks when like you try to do your best to like put yourself out there, show people what you're trying to do, and someone just shits on it. It absolutely sucks. Now, I'm trying to grow thicker skin. It's just so hard because throughout my life, I have let people walk all over me. I've let stuff slide that I shouldn't have, and it really ticks me off that I let myself be a doormat for so long, and I feel like it took me 23 years to finally start growing a spine. But yeah, yeah, yesterday wasn't the best of days, and sometimes it feels like those days they keep multiplying. Like they go on and on and on. And sorry if it sounds like I'm getting choked up. I might get a little bit, but if you don't want to see me cry, then you can just leave the video and don't come back. But I've been trying. I've been trying to improve every little bit, like in terms of like my video quality, my audio quality. Although I know for one of my videos, I think it was pretty bad because I used the microphone on my webcam instead of my laptop, and that microphone is not the best. I'm trying to attach an adapter to my microphone that I have, but I don't have it yet, and money's been a little tight lately, so I haven't been able to do so. Um, but yeah, the when I hear people say that like please stop posting this type of content or whatever, it really discourages me from wanting to pursue doing being a YouTube creator. I mean, I can only imagine what some of the greats must have felt like. I mean, like Corey X Kenshin, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I can only imagine how those guys must have felt when they got negative comments. And I just wish I could learn from their example. Because those guys, like I grew up watching a lot of their videos. I love what they do, and it's awesome to see how far they've come. It just feels like I'm behind, or like it feels like YouTube is oversaturated because there's so many people on this platform, so many people that either post gaming videos, challenges, pranks, and me, I'm just talking. I mean, I posted a couple different videos of me like talking about video games, movies. I don't want that to be the sole focus of my channel. I want like people to come for me, like for my personality, whatever I have to say. Like one creator that I think is like my biggest inspiration to that would have to be Moist Critical or Penguin Z0. I think it's the way he talks. I mean, I'm not very monotone. I'm very like outspoken. I'm very vocal. So I think that's that's one reason why I'll probably never like get to that level. I mean, I might. I don't know. It just feels like compared to like a lot of these other guys who live in like all these like places. Like I know Markiplier lives on the West Coast. Markiplier lives on the West Coast. Jacksepticeye lives in England, I believe. PewDiePie lives all the way in Japan, which I think is pretty cool. And I know like Corey X Kenshin is from Michigan, like I am, but it just feels like I don't know. Like I'm behind. I have no chance of ever like making Big Fella the brand I want it to be. I mean, I think Jelly Roll put it best. Some days it ain't all bad, but some days it all gets worse. I'm trying to take it one day at a time, one video at a time, working better on like my content, my thumbnails. Although I think that's my biggest issue. Like my thumbnails, I'm not gonna lie to you, my thumbnails are terrible. I make them on Canva and they're poorly done. I can't pay for like Adobe Photoshop or whatever else these guys use. And I can't like I can't hire an editor. I can't hire someone yet because I'm nowhere close to being able to do that. I'd like to one day, but that doesn't seem like it's in the cards. I hope I could one day like be the type of a creator that I want to be. Like, I mean, I look at some of the creators who got big now, but granted, they started like on Twitch. Like Queso, he started on Twitch and now he has his own YouTube channel where he posts his streams. Kai Cenat, who was part of AMP, and now like he's like, I think he's purely on Twitch though. Or I Show Speed, like he's posting live on YouTube, and now he's in South America. I'm like, damn, bro, you're so lucky. I often like don't contribute like how much hard work these guys put into it, because my mentality is, and my issue is, I was born in a generation where we all want instant gratification. We don't see the importance of hard work and how that plays into like achieving great things. I gotta break out of that habit because nobody got where they are overnight. Nobody got instant success. I mean, there was only one case of like instant success, and of course I'm talking about the Hawk Tuah girl, but you guys all know where she ended up, and that's not the type of fame that I want. I want to be, I mean, not fame. I want to like achieve something where I could like be able to produce content that I want, get my voice out there. But there are days where I feel like giving up on this channel. But I just imagine, like, to the 184 of you who have subscribed to my channel, although I think a lot of you are probably maybe my friends or my family, I don't know. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. One person told me, imagine you were standing in front of 184 people. That's pretty cool, right? I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. But yeah, I think it's also because like there's so much stuff going on. Like I'm in my last semester of school. I'm about to graduate. Feels like the clock is closing or whatever. I mean, I do look at Markiplier. I mean, he dropped out of college, but that's because it was too stressful for him. And I mean, yeah, there are days where it is stressful for me, but I'm able to deal with it. I mean, I can't dedicate like 12 hours of my day to making a video, to editing it. I can't do that. I can, however, do my best to try to like give my honest opinion on things, but most importantly, I just like to see like the support some of you give me to this channel, and it really means a lot to me. But I would say that like later down the road, I would want to like introduce. I mentioned this in my first Big Fellas Bites video, and don't worry if you guys like that. I am going to come up with another one. I'm just trying to find like a place that'd be like a good food place for me to review. I do want to introduce Big Fella Plays. Originally, I thought I'd want to do like either delete this channel and completely redo it, so I did gaming content, but that would probably absolutely kill like all the momentum I had, because Big Fella 117 is where all of you guys are. It's where all my videos are. So having to start from the ground up would probably be a lot harder to do. I just really can't post Let's Plays yet because I have I mean, it's a good laptop, but it's not meant for gaming, you know? I primarily, I primarily use it for school and that. I did try to do a Let's Play once, but the game I was trying to play, which in my case is Marvel Rivals, it could not like compute with the graphics or whatever. It couldn't support the graphics. So that like was a bit of a bummer, but I'm trying to figure out how I could do it eventually. And if you guys do want to see me do Big Fella Plays, please let me know. If you have any suggestions of games you'd want me to stream or post Let's Plays of, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys, because I don't know if this channel will ever take off. I would like it to, but who knows what'll happen. But overall, don't worry about me. I'm okay. Just taking it one day at a time, or trying to. But most of all, the biggest takeaway I want to give you is that if you're struggling, just talk to somebody. Because, I mean, I talked to my mom, but she puts up with so much stuff already. I don't want to add more to it. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'll get there. And I'm sure if any of you have aspirations of being a creator or whatever you want to do, you can do it. You just got to work for it. But just don't worry about me. I'm fine. I will probably post another video this weekend. So, as always, I'm Big Fella, and I'll see you guys next time.